our eyebrows have like overgrown at certain points, and we're gonna take care of that today. I have no moisturizer on right now, I just washed my face. And I'm just gonna go in and like start plucking everything. Yeah, I know my nails look crusty. We're gonna talk about that later and fix that later as well. My biggest thing about doing my eyebrows is like, I don't ever know if it's going to get into my eye. So I'm like all ginger about it. Just thought I'd throw that out that it has happened in the past. Let me see if we're like cleaned up around. See, there's that stuff that's trying to fall into my eyes. And that looks good, believe it or not. Okay, so I go in and tweeze like the whole bottom. That looks way better than it does on this side. I am going to go and do the other side, and then I will come back and let you guys see how I do the top. I've cleaned up underneath, and the eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. I read this somewhere, and I like it. I have a hard time getting them looking exactly the same, but lately I've not been doing too bad of a job. Okay, so I'm gonna brush them like kind of upwards so I can really see the shape that we're working with right now. I use eye cream over my eyebrows. I do realize this is probably weird, but I get it. I go ahead and kind of just raise her down to where my brow kind of meets to the rest of the bulk of my brow, if that makes any sense. And kind of just shape it like that. And then I will take some more and go like this way. Get any middle stragglers, and then continue on. And I'll do a closer up on the other side. Sorry. So now I'm gonna go in with a cotton swab and some witch hazel and just kind of wipe over my brows, and boom. Our brows are looking way better than they were before. So then I'm going to actually go in with my eye cream. I don't usually use this much, but on camera everything just kind of gets a little bit extra under and above my eyes as well. And then I'm going to put my day cream, go in with my day cream. And then I'm going to do light makeup today because I'm going to do like a little bit of a photo shoot. And then we'll hop over to the nails. I've been so stressed lately that I haven't been using any like skincare products, and I've just been using soap. And I feel like you can tell because there's like all this texture like up here. So tonight I'm going to actually get down to it and do like a texture treatment. I'm on break now, so I have some more time to like get things done and stuff. So I'm just using a chopstick. I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Clean Invisible Concealer. I may or may not use makeup correctly, but it turns out looking good, so I don't really care. I use this in the shade 180. I honestly don't know what it's called, but we're using it. So I basically go in my under eyes, which, oh my gosh, like my under eyes used to be so much darker than they are right now. Love it. Big difference, big difference. We've gotten a big skin glow up. I just kind of rub it around. Then let it dry for a minute. While I'm doing that, I just add a little bit of my favorite. This is Wet n Wild, and I think it's like ash brown. And I just go in on my brows very lightly. Very lightly. And just like brush it in. After, just to fill it and make it look great. Now I'm gonna go in with this. Alright, so but now I'm just gonna take this and just go in very lightly on the face to get rid of like that oil look. Make it like more of a matte makeup. And now this is the point where I would be like, okay, we're done here, like usually. But if I'm feeling a little bit fancy, I add a little bit of eyeshadow. This is the Profusion Smoky Eye shadow case, and I like the color. hazelnut, this one right here. And I just smile. Do that. Do it again. And we're done. Now we're done. And then I just wash my fingers to keep my lip nice and moisturized for longer, because lip gloss tends to just, I don't know, disappear. I just put on this Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss, and it's in the color Nude Mood. And then, of course, to clean this, I use some alcohol, and sometimes after like a month or so, I'll soak it in peroxide. And I've been using the same one for like a couple years. Okay, and now I would just take down my hair at this point and then brush it. We never really know what our hair is gonna look like in the morning. We just assume, like, hope for the best, but assume that it might have some kinks along the way. I'm gonna go get a brush. Every time I look at my camera, it looks like it's pointed so far up into the sky. It's not even funny. I should have put my earrings on first. And my hair is definitely longer than it was in my last video. I am going to show you guys my hair growth journey so far soon, because it's been a lot of growth and then having to cut it because of relaxed, like, damaged ends and stuff, damaged parts. Now I'm at the point where I feel like I just need to trim off stuff, so it's not like where it's gonna be like major cuts or anything. But yeah, I want to show you, this is what my hair looked like in November of last year, and this is what my hair looks like November of this year. Anyways, we're going to go over and do our nails now, because I think our hair it's looking okay. I might want to fix this part. Well, let me see what we're working with here. The parting is the thing that gets me the most. I'm like, should I part it more like off center? Should I like, I really I might have to go get bangs cut. I just might. I don't know. Then I feel like if I get bangs cut, they're gonna want to like shape my whole head, and I'm like, the rest of my head is fine. We don't need that, okay? Anyway, moving to the nails. Right now, my nails are a major mess. This is actually days after I did my face because I got the flu and it wasn't great. So these are all real. This one had been previously cracked, so I got some dip powder on there. This one has some dip powder on there. This one as well, and this one as well, just for reinforcing. And I think this one is also dip powder, and then this one is regular. So we got 5 nails regular and 5 nails dip powder. So I'm going to start with some exfoliating cotton rounds, and I'm going to take off just the regular nail polish. I like using these a little bit better than cotton swabs because, oh yes, and I'm going in with some nail polish remover. It does have acetone in there. Yeah, I like using them a little bit better than other stuff because it just seems like it works better and I don't have to use as many cotton swabs. There's one. And I'm going to go in and remove the rest. This has been on my nails for over 2 weeks. I usually take it off every week. I've just been sick and busy and sick. We've taken off the ones. So I've noticed that the nails that are giving me the most trouble are the ones with the dip powder on there. When I bend them and stuff, they really like hurt and they split as well because I guess they've just got so much. It's hard to explain, but I really want to get the dip powder off and I'm not doing that again. So if I crack a nail, I'm just gonna let it grow out. So let's get this dip powder off. This one I believe I put on really well. It stayed on for almost, I think I changed the paint, so I think almost 3 weeks. I'm gonna pull this apart a little bit because I like it to be kind of evenly stretched over the surface. And then just put it on top of it and clamp it in. And then I'm just gonna watch an episode of something, or in my case right now, finish my episode. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. We're back and we're pulling off to see. I'm sure this one's gonna need multiple dews because it was on there kind of thick. But we're gonna check them all out and see what we're working with. Wow, we did pretty good. This one definitely still needs some more because it was pretty thick towards the tip, and I also put some on the back side of it to like reinforce because that crack was pretty bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some acetone on that last half piece. These nails look so, like, even removing them with acetone, they look like they've been through so much in comparison to the nails that just removed nail polish off of. Very dry, scaly in comparison to the nail that just had nail polish taken off of it. Okay, we're back. Our nails look half ugly, half good. At this point, we would go in with our 180 after I push back my cuticles. So I'm gonna try to work on the order of things. We're just gonna push back the cuticles nice and gently. I haven't even picked out what colors I want to paint my nails today. I still cannot get over how ugly this nail looks. It just, ooh. I did wash the acetone off my hands, and now we're gonna go in with our 180 Flex. Trying to make everything look smooth. We're gonna have to shape this nail a little. Since it does have a crack in it, I'm gonna take it down a bit. Thinking of taking it in a little bit on the sides. And then I'm gonna shape it with this. This is a 180 grit again, but I use this one for the edges. Okay, so I think I've got this one shaped pretty well. The crack is minimal, it's not as big as it was before. Hopefully that works out. And then I'm just gonna go through and shape and file all the rest like I did with this one. Now we're back and we're gonna start painting. I'm going in with, this is my favorite top coat right now, Keratin 3-Day Growth, and then this is the color we're gonna use. Then I'm going to use this top coat, which is my second favorite top coat to ever exist on the market. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a shake. Then we're gonna hop right in and start painting. And this dries really quickly, so it's perfect. These are the painted bottom coat nails. Okay. Trying not to have like too much excess because we don't want to overwhelm or flood the cuticles or the front. Okay, seems like it's all pulling together well. Okay, these two, not my best work, but I feel like they'll come together in time. Okay. Now we're gonna paint the other hand. So now we just let it dry for a bit. Okay, and we're back for the top coat. This looks like it's gonna be the finished product. I'll show you after. I don't know if you can see it, but the nails do look good. They look good. I just have this little snag piece and I hate that.